All right, what's up, everyone? So I'm going to be going over the top precious metals affiliate programs in this video. It's going to be a no bullshit video. You know, I've done a lot of money in this niche. I have a lot of insider information. I've done a lot of split testing. So I'm going to give you all the kind of information you need to know how to for the best programs to promote in this niche. All right, all the sign up links are below. You'll see the top 4 there, my top 4 recommendations, and you can sign up for each below. If you sign up, you'll be in my tier 2. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you do and you're a serious affiliate, feel free to reach out. Let me know you're in my tier 2, and I'll give you any information you need as far as what to do in certain situations. All right, if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me if you're in my tier 2. So that'll kind of be a little bonus. If not, feel free to sign up elsewhere, and that's totally fine. So let's go over the top 4. The top 4 are going to be Goldco, Augusta Precious Metals, Birch Gold, and then Regal Assets. So in my list below, you'll see Goldco number 1. But right now, it's really, really tight between Goldco and Augusta, and I'll talk more about that now. So let's go over some numbers really quick, just so you know that I'm not bullshitting. I've done very well in this niche. So here's Goldco for the month of October. You can see I did 110,000. Here's for the month of November, you see I did 94,000, and then for the month of December, you see I did 61,000. Now the reason that went down over those 3 months is because I started promoting Augusta number 1 around probably the end of November or so, just so for a split test so I can get some more data. So that's why the Goldco numbers went down, because the Augusta numbers were going up. And then for Augusta, for those 3 months, you can see I did 170,000. So altogether, that's like 435,000 over those last 3 months of 2021. And then with Birch, I did 10, so that's 445. And then with Regal and maybe one other really little program, I probably did like 5. So that's 450 grand in the last 3 months of 2021, which is obviously a pretty good income. And about 80% of that is profit. I do a lot of SEO and a little bit of paid traffic, so you can minus about 20% of that for the paid traffic cost. All right. So now that you have the numbers, you know that I do well in this niche. Let me talk about the top 4 programs, and really I want to focus on the top 2. So the top 2 are going to be Goldco and Augusta. It's very tight between the two. And let me explain kind of the history and my relationship with both. So I have a great relationship with both. Goldco I started promoting long before Augusta, so I have kind of a longer standing relationship with them. I also have a very good relationship with Kelly Felix, who kind of runs that program and really got me into internet marketing back in 2006. He's a good friend of mine. I have a lot of loyalty to him. So Goldco is hard for me not to recommend number 1, but because of some things Augusta did, I started split testing Augusta at number 1. Okay, and I'll go over the results now with you. So over the course of my relationship with Goldco, they've been extremely consistent the whole time. They converted very well. It's been consistent. They've always paid. Like, they've been very good to me. They send me bonuses. Like, they've been awesome to me. Augusta came along, and their owner, Isaac, I'm also friends with now, and he's been good to me as well. So I started, he made me some offers, so I started split testing them at number 1 to see, because he told me he guarantees they convert better than Goldco because of their sales process and all that. So I tested them at number 1, and honestly, at first, they were beating Goldco, and they were beating them by, I shouldn't say a good bit, but they were noticeably beating them. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to continue this split test with Augusta number 1 because it's making me a good bit more money right now, So I continued the test, and it started where they were converting very, very well, so better than Goldco. But then over the last couple weeks, it kind of fell off. They were converting less than Goldco overall. So it's almost like the average is equal to Goldco. Right, so at this point, I'm going back to Goldco number 1 to see if the fall off continues. Like, will Goldco fall off as well? Like, is it just the traffic and the time of the year, or is something happening with Augusta's kind of sales process or whatever the case is, where they just aren't converting as well anymore? So I'll have that answer here probably in the next month. But I've now gone back to Goldco at number 1. So I'm still split testing these 2 against each other, but these are definitely the 2 big programs you want to pay attention to. If you're a large affiliate that does like single promotions, like for one company, you're not doing like a top 3, top 5, I recommend split testing the 2. I'll probably start with Goldco just because I have a longer standing relationship with them, and they've been more consistent across the board. But I gotta say, I think it's a good idea to split test with Augusta. They've done well enough for me in certain situations where I think they are worth the split test for a really big affiliate. Okay, So I just want to kind of throw that out there and kind of give you all the information, all the insider information I have, all the split testing data I have, so that you can kind of make your own decision. But definitely, if you're promoting one program, it should be Goldco or Augusta. These are the top two by far. Number 3 is going to be Birch. Now, Birch converts very well too. They've been very consistent for me overall as my number 3 program. I've made sales with them pretty consistently. The problem is their starting pay is 3%. I believe, now I could be wrong here, I never even asked, but I think they start at 3% for deals up to like a certain amount, and then it goes to 4% for higher deals, and then 5% for the highest deals. But I mean, even if you got 5% for all your deals, which is not going to happen, that's still 1% less than Augusta and Goldco, which if you're doing $10 million a year in sales, that's $100,000 in commissions difference. So that's a huge difference. And now if you're talking 3%, that's $300,000 in commission difference for $10 million in sales. So huge difference there. Birch is a great program. They convert well, but the payout's just lower. Okay. Number 4 is Regal, and Regal converts okay. Their payout's also lower. I think they pay 2 or 3%. Aren't even 3%. They pay 3%, but I don't think they convert as well as Birch. And also, I've had affiliates complain that they haven't been paid. They've always paid me, but I do have friends in this niche that said Regal's never paid them for certain things they owed them. So I want to throw that out there as well. All right. So that's why they're my number 4. I don't think they convert as well as the top 3. They also don't have the best history as far as with affiliates. So that's why they're at number 4. All right. So if you want to get serious about this niche, you definitely want to sign up for Goldco or Augusta. Again, both sign up links are below if you want to go under me, and I'll be there to help you if you want it, as long as you're a top affiliate or a good affiliate that can drive real traffic. Number 3 is Birch, and then from there you got Regal, and there's a few other programs out there like Noble Gold that pay less if you want to do like a top 5 list or top 10 list. But really the top 2 in this whole industry are Goldco and Augusta. All right. And as far as which was number 1, I think that's still going to be, time will tell. Both are making changes. I think right now Augusta has a better affiliate platform because they track like lead status is better as far as like, if they qualify, they tell you how much it's qualified for. They tell you what type of, deal it will be, like whether it's like a 401k rollover or cash deal or whatever the case is. They tell you like when the application's filled out, when the application's completed, when the trade's completed. Goldco, it's more just, it shows whether they're qualified or not, and then when the trade's completed, you get notified. But I think they're working on what Augusta's doing right now, so I think they're looking to catch up there. Goldco has the edge in the sense that I've been with them longer. They have a longer standing relationship, being consistent the whole time, so that's why I kind of favor Goldco in certain ways. So Augusta, I like the platform better. Goldco, I like the longer standing, more consistent relationship, and it's still going to be a test between the two. So hopefully this helps you guys with your precious metals promotions. Again, all sign up links are below. If you're going to be sending big traffic, let me know, reach out, and I'll help you with what I can.